All right, well, welcome to my podcast.
Welcome to the Ruben and RyLee podcast. Very simple, just our name. And we'll go into why we want to do a podcast. Just a little brief intro episode. We're really excited to try this out. And as you can see here, we're just using what we can find. We did get these fancy little mics though, so we're going to share a little bit about us. We're going to share a little bit about Ruben and RyLee and who we are, maybe our couple story, because like everybody wants to know that, right?
I don't know about that. All right.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so a little bit about us. We went to the same high school, so cute. Went to high school together. And I wrote my number in his yearbook, and he decided to call me. Nope, text, because he was not that brave.
All right. The gist of it is she was dating one of my friends.
Okay, now we got a whole story. I was
And
not
they kinda broke
currently.
up,
Well,
okay?
first of all, when I gave you the phone number, I was broken up. I did not.
So I went to her the last day of school. Went up to her.
I went up to him.
I wanted to get whatever.
Pretty sure.
She was sitting there, and I said, "All right, I want to get. I want her to sign my yearbook." Right? We didn't really know each other. We didn't talk much, even though she dated my friend. I didn't really know him, or I didn't really know her that well. So I went up to her, asked her to sign my yearbook, and you signed my yearbook. I didn't read it till I got home, and
he thought,
just said something
"Whoa,
like, "Hey, beautiful, we should hang out sometime."
I do not think I wrote
Yeah,
that.
you
We
did.
need to
All right,
find the yearbook.
We'll find the yearbook.
Because that's embarrassing.
And she wrote her phone number in there. And so I texted her maybe a couple days later or something. Okay, and just I just got a cell phone maybe like a few months before this.
You know, this is when cell phones, most of us didn't have them.
Yeah, and,
till recent.
And I like to organize my contacts.
Wait,
I
for
like
context,
to put photos.
he had just finished his junior year, and I had just finished my sophomore year.
Yeah.
So
And
we were great apart.
And so I asked her for a photo to put on her contact,
which
like,
I thought
in my
was weird.
contacts. She did think it was weird. She sent me a photo of her grandma.
Because I'm funny.
And I kept it, and I put it, I put it as her profile photo in my phone.
Yes.
I had a Samsung flip phone, and it was great.
The best. I think I had what was those? The Nokia?
Motorola Razr.
Purple Razr.
So,
I loved it.
anyways, we didn't actually hang out till like a month later, probably.
Yeah.
She had seen me at my cousin's birthday party, which was also we share the same birthday.
I didn't know it was his birthday.
She didn't know it was also my birthday, and I saw her there. My cousin was in her grade. She had known her a little bit more than me, and she came up to me and said, "Hey, do you still have that photo?" And I said, "Yeah," and I showed it to her. That I kept it. She was trying to joke, but I kept the photo of her.
I went up to him to talk to him because he had been texting me off and on, but he had never, like, you weren't brave enough to come and talk to me. So I went up and was just trying to create conversation. That's why.
It's because she was trying to come on to me. So,
Absolutely.
anyways, after that, she was impressed that I kept the photo of her grandma.
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
And agreed to go on just an ice cream date with me.
Well, you texted
Cold
me.
Stone.
You didn't ask me in person.
Well, I didn't even know if it was actually a date because I didn't pay for her ice cream.
Well, because
she paid for her own. She went first. She paid
was
for her
trying
own.
not to make it.
Which actually was an excuse for me to go on a second date with her.
Yeah.
And say, this time, look, let me pay.
Smooth.
We're going to go and get snow cones.
Smooth.
At the Snow Shack in Logan. And
yeah, we're from
this time
Logan,
I'm
Utah.
paying. This time I paid for that. So that gave me an
Yeah.
opportunity to go a second time.
He texted me and he asked me out on a date, which was rare for, us youngins. And I was a little scared because I was like, I didn't know this kid. Yeah, not that. Because people went on like group dates in high school. They didn't go on single dates. Like, was he going to murder me? I was not sure. My dad was very scared. But I thought it was very cute that he asked me out. And so our first date, we went and got some ice cream, and he had chocolate all over his mouth. And I felt bad, so I did not correct him and point that out. Anyways, and then after we got ice cream, he said, He said,
Stop.
"Do you want to go
What do you want to
put on music?"
What do we want to do next?
No,
That's
no,
it. I said,
no.
what,
He said,
what should we do
"Do
next?
you want to go
hang
put
out?
on? No. Do you want to put on
Park?
music? Park? Who says that? First of all, do you want to park and put on music and dance? Like, do you want to dance?" Which was so cute, but also I had no clue who he was, and I was like, "You're a weirdo. No, I do not want to do that with you." So I called my friend and was like, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Can me and Ruben come and hang? Because I want to be with a group." So we went to my friend's house, who, fun fact, she also ended up marrying a Polynesian, a Tongan. Ruben is Tongan. And anyways, we went to my friend's house, and he pulled out his ukulele and sang to me. He looked me in the eyes and sang to me, and I was hooked. So that's how we met. That's our first date. That's our first date. So this is a long story.
But anyways, there's a lot of details. Whatever. We met in high school.
Whatever.
We dated throughout high school. My senior year, I'm a grade above RyLee.
Mm-hmm.
She's a grade below, even though I'm only 4 months older than her. And I went to college during her senior year, so I did my first year of college. After my first year of college, I went on a LDS church mission for 2 years, and RyLee started college when I left. And anyways, we'll get into that later, but whatever. She was here when I got home. We got married.
After I dated a bunch of guys.
We'll talk. Well, anyways, we'll go into that more later. But I got home July 2012, and we got married December of 2012, the same year. So
Real quick. When
quick.
you know, you know. And now we have 5 beautiful daughters, all girls.
Yeah.
And the shop is closed.
I thought this episode was going to be, we're just going to talk about our podcast.
Well, we have to introduce ourselves. That's part of it.
That was going to be a whole
Our
nother
name is
episode.
about us. This is us,
Yeah.
Ruben and RyLee.
That was going to be a whole nother episode.
Well, that's just like a brief intro into us. It's a little long intro, but it's kind of a brief intro.
All
All right.
Sneak peek. There
Sneak
you go.
peek. Into why we're so fun. Just kidding.
Why
okay.
are we doing this?
Why are we doing a podcast, Ruben?
Why am I doing this?
Fun fact, Ruben's not even his name.
Yes, it is. Stop.
It's not. Not legally. Ruben had the idea to do this podcast. So,
No.
explain.
Okay. I had the idea for RyLee to do this podcast. RyLee had the idea to include me in this podcast.
Because I said, I'm not doing a podcast alone. I'm just not about that life. Even though I can talk.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I said, RyLee, you need to do a podcast. You talk a lot. As you might as well do it in front of the camera and let people listen to you.
No.
But no, I mean, one of RyLee's love languages in our relationship is talking, being able to have conversation.
Yeah. Like, very important for me.
Naturally, I am not that person.
No.
I don't talk.
Ruben is not. If you've met Ruben, or maybe for those of you who followed Purposeful Toys for quite some time, Ruben rarely makes an appearance. Every now and then. And when he does, he has little to say. But that's just his personality. He's not much of a chatter. And so it really came down to us being like, you know what, actually, this could actually be a cool thing, maybe even for our relationship. Like, this could be good. Because it could kind of meet those needs I have, while also venturing into something new together. So, but why did you want me to do a podcast?
So, well, I think it was one of the days. It was earlier this year. Riley had a rough 2025.
Rough.
She was pregnant
Understatement.
for the first half of the year.
I was on my deathbed.
We had our baby in July, our fifth and our last baby girl in July. She's beautiful. But probably early 2025, Riley she just had a breakdown. She was struggling with health issues. If you followed her, you know that she's dealt with her skin issues for years now. And it got worse when she was pregnant because she couldn't take a medication that, kind of helped control it because this medication was not safe during pregnancy. So she stopped it. Her pregnancy was rough. She was dealing with all these issues, and it was affecting her mentally.
Physically and mentally, for sure.
And, I just know, okay, you know what? I know one of Riley's love languages is just to talk it out. So we were sitting on the couch one day, and we were just talking. And you think this would be normal in people's relationships. Stuff.
As it should be. But in ours.
But I found
we don't talk.
I found that it was helping her to not, she was kind of spiraling mentally. And, I just started asking her questions or just creating discussion on certain topics. I don't even know what they're about. Mm-hmm. But she started to come out of that spiral. She was talking. Didn't seem as depressed. She was just enjoying the conversation that we had. And I thought, I need to do this more. But also, I know that when she talks on Instagram, she does a lot of stories. She likes to share how her day is going. That helps her, right? And that
especially like when I first had this chronic health issue, that's how Purposeful Toys started. I was sick in bed. So I was sick in bed, and I felt like how do I do anything else when I'm confined to the walls of my own bedroom, and that was a way for me to kind of like find purpose in the pain. And so I started Purposeful Toys, and I started sharing on Instagram, and it really helped save me in that beginning stage. Oh, sorry. And so it was crucial to me. This last year, though, I had no interest. I had no interest on coming on Instagram. I wanted a break. I just was hiding and internally struggling for sure. So,
yeah. And so, I just thought, you know what? You should do a podcast. Share your thoughts. Share what you're going through. Share some of the, the inspiring messages that you've heard that have helped you. Because if Riley's really good at reading something, internalizing it, and she's a great communicator. She shares thoughts that are in an inspiring way. The way she talks when she when she gives her testimony at church, anytime she shares her testimony, people are listening, and they're just, so she has a gift for being able to portray messages and feelings through her words. And so I thought, you know what? I think a podcast would be good for you, not for me, but for her. And so I'm doing this for her because I'm a good husband.
You are. I actually was getting emotional when you were first talking about why we're doing this together, because you sat down and you're like, I need to do this more for you. And so it's kind of, Ruben's kind of dragged into this because I'm like, I'm not going to do it unless you're here. And because he knows it's going to help me, that's why you're here. And so that means a lot to me. And I hope it helps other people. It may just be me crying on camera. No, but I appreciate that. And I hope my message can help people. So we'll share a variety of things of just our relationship in being parents, in our life, with chronic illness, all the things.
Yeah, we'll give you our opinions
whatever
on certain topics. I don't know. Riley has the whole thing of,
I don't know. I every now and then I have new ideas, and I need a creative outlet that's like really good for me. And then we think this will be kind of good for our marriage. And Ruben's since started a new position at work where he's traveling a lot. And so it kind of allows us to kind of touch base. And where normally people do talk, we are forcing Ruben to talk to me. Just kidding. No, we love each other. And anyways, we'll talk about hard things too. Cultural differences, hard things in marriage, raising kids, difference in parenting.
But let us know what you want to hear.
Let us know what you want to hear. And we have, I don't know, hopefully it can inspire, help, entertain the people. So that's it. That's
if you like this message, go down below, subscribe, like. We're still figuring this out.
Right? How about this?
We don't even know the correct angles.
We don't even know how to
shot.
And
we don't know if these mics work that well. We don't know lighting, whatever. But
how about this? Put in the comments topics you want us to talk about for this first episode. Let us know what you'd love us to chat about, and we'll share more about us and touch on those topics, and we'll have fun. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Peace. What are we gonna say when we?
Oh, we need a line.
We need like a
exit. Oh, we need an exit.
An exit.
Oh.
We won't do one. All right. We'll figure that out in later episodes.
All right, first episode's
a wrap. Love you guys. Thanks for following.
Tell people to follow us.
Subscribe, share,
follow
on your stories,
like, comment.
Yep, all of that. Peace.